thank you so much again for tuning in and watching Fahrenheit TV. I hope that you got a lot of great knowledge from Kevin Herwig of the Community Research Initiative, who took the time to really spread more awareness and knowledge about PrEP. I hope that you guys will get in contact with them, and you know, it might help you or a friend you know, so don't be afraid because your health matters. One thing that I don't know if you guys know about me is that I am an artist and I do love to create. And one of the things I do, especially for HIV prevention, is I make artwork to tell people more about HIV, to destigmatize, you know, the topic and the issue, and really to celebrate the community heroes who are doing the work every day to let people know more about it. So tonight I thought, why don't we do something fun? And you know, it's Black History Month. We just had a really great conversation about PrEP and, you know, and the importance of health and wellness, and really, you know, being empowered to take control of your own health. So I thought, hey, why don't we create a live painting? So it's going to be a cool challenge to see if we can do this in less than 20 minutes. So I'm going to channel in my inner Bob Ross, and we'll just get started. So right now I have a blank canvas with me, and I was thinking that we could paint something. Usually I like to paint people really, and like just do like portraits of people, really digital paintings. But I thought tonight, why don't we do like a live painting? So one of the first things, I'm working with acrylic paint, and I just kind of am working with 4 colors today. So I'm working with red, yellow, black, and white. And I thought first we could, you know, just create something really quick. I'm gonna start working on my background. So background of this, I thought we should go with like a yellow, just cause yellow to me, it means like optimism, it's bright, it's exciting. So yeah, we'll get started with just doing our background color. So what I'm using is just yellow acrylic paint. I wet my brush a little bit just to make it spread on the canvas a little bit more. So yeah. One of the things I thought that Kevin really brought up is that, you know, when you have access to things like PrEP, and just, you know, knowledge about how to use it, about, you know, safer sex practices and stuff, it really puts you in the seat of empowerment, of, you know, bettering yourself and protecting you and your partner. And even if you are a person living with HIV, there's plenty of resources to continue to help you live a beautiful, healthy life. So it's really about just, you know, knowing the knowledge and getting the access that you need. So I hope you guys were really inspired by that great interview, which we thank Kevin and the Community Research Initiative for reaching out. So yeah, I'm just, you know, spreading this around the canvas. I'm using a little bit of water to like help it spread around. And since we only have like less than 20 minutes, I'm gonna do as much as I can. I'm gonna try to see as much as I can to really spread it around. But if you want to see like more portraits of like some of the community heroes I've had the blessing to you know, do their portraits, you could go on FahrenheitTV.com, and you'll see over 50 people that I've had the pleasure of meeting around the nation and even Canada who do HIV prevention work or HIV work, you know, connecting people with resources, connecting people with the knowledge and the tools they need. These people are really like our community heroes who are really, you know, in the fight. So we're almost done making our background, which is a bright yellow. Really, you know, take your attention. Trying to do my best to spread it across the whole canvas. And it's so fun painting. It's like so therapeutic. I would really recommend, you know, you thinking about doing something like this in the wintertime, because, you know, we all can get the winter blues. It's cold outside. Sometimes it's disrespectfully cold outside. And you just want to stay in and do something that's like fun, do something that should be warming. And, you know, do something that, you know, get your mind off things. I can imagine every day we're thinking about bills, we're thinking about, you know, how we're going to achieve this goal or not. Sometimes you just need to do some self-care and just not think about anything. Just create from within. So we're just about done making our background. And And I just use like a nice flat brush. If you have a bigger brush, it'll go a lot faster and quicker. But you know, I really just, you know, want to get into the exercise of like covering this whole canvas. So now we have our beautiful bright yellow canvas. And now what I'm gonna do, also you wanna keep your brushes in water at all times so that way they won't dry out. So now I was thinking that we could draw a person. Normally when I'm drawing people, 5 minutes, yeah. Normally when I'm drawing people, you know, I do the full detail of them, but tonight I thought we could keep it simple and just do a silhouette of someone. So normally I find my inspiration really by like looking at people every day on the train or even on Instagram, just because, you know, there's so many like beautiful pictures and images you see. And so tonight I'm just gonna do a silhouette of like a woman that I saw on Instagram that I thought was really cool. So I'm using a pointy little brush with some black paint, and I'm just gonna trace it out. And it's gonna be a side profile. So I'm gonna start like right here. Gonna draw in her nose. And then go into her lips. And then to her chin. And then we're gonna give her a nice long neck, 'cause I love long necks. It's like, yes, serve, give it to us. So, nice long neck coming down. And what I'm doing right now, I'm just tracing it, but we're gonna fill it all in black. And her hair is just gonna like take over the canvas like that. Yep. And so I saw this image of this woman in Essence magazine this month, which is not like, it wasn't like exactly like this picture, but I saw it and I was like, you know what, how about if her hair was bigger? Because I love big hair. And so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna fill it in with black. And that way, if you're a person that's not really good at like drawing people, you could always just make silhouettes of them. And which is basically, you know, it's just like a one-sided image of this person. Maybe I'm gonna use a bigger brush to get the job done. But yeah, so I'm just making this silhouette. We're just filling her in with black. I haven't named her yet, but I thought it would be fun to just, you know, make her for now. And another thing I want to tell you guys is if you ever want to take a painting class, I'm actually part of a organization called Sanal with Friends where we do painting tutorials with people, and we do paint nights with people. So if you want to find out more information, always feel free to hit me up anytime on Instagram or send me an email. Contact me on our website at FahrenheitTV.com, and you can learn. But yeah, basically we're just filling her in. So we got the bottom part of her, right, her neck. Now we're gonna fill in her face. I know it's a little scary too when you're doing paint, but the thing about acrylic paint is very forgiving. So say that you made a mistake and you're like, man, I really didn't like the way this turned out. You could just let it dry and paint right over it, which is awesome to know because that way you don't feel bad about anything. You're like, oh, I can start again. So yeah, I'm just filling in her face. We just did her chin and her nose. We're doing her ears. And another thing I wanted to say is that I didn't use a little thick paint on the background. That way it, as you can see, it's not like blending in with the back, which is really good. If I use like really thick yellow paint, I would have to let it like dry a long time before I like fill this in. So keep that in mind when you're doing your amazing masterpieces, which I hope you will try to do. So we're almost done. So right here, I'm just gonna do little stripes in her hair, almost like it's like a highlight. All right. And we got, I got some time, so I'm feeling really good about this. I was like, woo, I was a little scared. But, it's always a good challenge to try new things in the new year. So her hair, I'm just kind of giving her streaks. Right? Little streaks in her hair. Ooh, it's coming, it's getting there. Nice speed painting. And you know what? I thought, why don't we do some colors in her hair? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a different brush and I'm gonna take a little bit of our yellow and our red. I'm gonna mix that together. That's gonna make orange. Bet you guys remember that. And I'm just gonna streak a little bit of that in her hair. Why not? Got those natural highlights. You can't really see it that much, but it's supposed to give it a cool little effect. It's just to kind of fill it in now, and then you'll start to see it. Think about acrylic paint. You gotta let it dry a little bit, and then your blending will come in as it goes in. But yeah, just gonna mix it in there as much as I can. See what happens. And we're gonna let it dry, and then we'll make more streaks. But for now, just wanted to get something in there, just to have a direction we're going in. It's always nice just to try, things, even if they don't make sense. You're just when it comes to painting, even if you're I don't know about this. And again, since acrylic paint is very forgiving, you could always start again. So we're just gonna keep on mixing and mixing and mixing. I hope you guys I really like this this mix. It's so relaxing, perfect for painting. Shout out to our director, Ashley, for picking out this good soundtrack. All right, so we got that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my pointy brush again. I just wash it off with some water. And I'm gonna go to our white and kind of fill in her face a little bit. So I'm gonna take a little bit of white. Just gonna give her a lash. I'm gonna fill in her lips a little bit. All right. And maybe what I'll do also, so I'll just put another layer of that white so you could really see it. Because it's not all the way dry yet, so it's trying to see what's going on. All right. And I'm gonna go back to my black a little bit. I'm just gonna fill in some more of the black so that way you can see it a little bit more. Clean it up a little bit. Cool. And we're almost done for this little challenge. I wanted to see if I could do a picture under, basically 15 minutes. And look at, we're getting there. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of me. Give her more of an ear because it kind of got lost. She needs to hear what's going on in the world. Give her a little bit of an ear. All right. Okay. All right, we're getting there. All right. And I wanted to give you guys a message. Oop, her nose. Okay. I'm gonna take another brush real quick because we're about to end. But I wanted to give you guys basically the message of what I wanted you guys to take out of this episode tonight. 1 minute is that your health matters. So I'm just gonna write that on here. Your health. You probably can't see that, so I'm just gonna take red and just go over that. Your health matters. So whatever you got out of tonight's episode, even if you have to rewatch it again to get all the information, I hope what you really got from it is that your health matters and that you deserve to, know about these new programs and know about all these resources available to you to help you continue to live a beautiful life. So, yes, your health matters. So I hope you guys had a great time watching this episode. You got some inspiration, some great knowledge, and mostly that, you feel empowered to, find out more about your health and, tell your friends and your family to also get tested and know their results. And again, thank you again for watching Fahrenheit TV. Thank you for celebrating with us. We hope you have a great night and tune into our next episode on March 21st here at BNN Studios. Have a great night.
I'll sing the song.
Fahrenheit TV. Fahrenheit TV.